Hey everyone, I'm Garrison and welcome back to the channel. So today, finally, I'll be doing my first listen / full-on review to Pentagon's 12th mini album called Invite You, with the colon in between the I-N, the N, and invite, and then the U being a letter U, of course. But as some y'all may already know how much I loved their title track Feelin, like, based off of my review to the MV and everything about it. I really loved how smooth it was with the delivery and how it worked so well. It paired so well with the choreography that was tied along to it. But as some y'all who commented quite heavily that I should check out the B-sides, y'all got me hyped up and excited to see how the B-sides go, because quite frankly, and to be fair, throughout many of their releases where I've done these first listen and review album reviews towards Pentagon's albums, I've been really enjoying their B-sides. And even after this first listen to their 12th mini album here, I still gotta go back on their way earlier previous ones that they have released. But aside from that, let's just get into Pentagon's 12th mini album called Invite You now, shall we? Alright, so this first track is called One Shot, also known as Hantang. Now, I am seeing Shinwon and of course Usuk in terms of the lyrics, but then added with Nathan in the mix on the composing side. We love to see it, and then Millennium added in there in terms of the arrangement of this song. But aside from that, let's just get into One Shot now.
Are you ready?
Oh,
Ready? One,
love the piano work here.
one, last.
Oh, oh. What is going on, guys? Hongsuk. Love the drum work in this song, but the places that the song goes. Oh, I was just gonna go though.
Are you ready? One, ready? One, ready? One, last.
Ooh. Loving the energy in this, but what I was about to say there. Okay. The places that the song goes due to the production of the song and the delivery and the overall dynamic of how the members are playing off each other in the song is so incredible. And then
Are you ready?
bum bum bum. It just seems like this song feels like so country and rock influence, you know what I'm saying? It's like they're charging up for battle or something. But love the lyrics in the song too. Ooh. Oh. And the confidence that they come through with it in terms of their delivery. Wow, Hantang, one shot. What a way to kick off this first listen and review to this album. The reason why I am saying like that the places that this song goes as it progresses just is incredible and so mind-blowing per se is due to a lot because of the transitions between the sections, more specifically such as like how the melody comes into play, right? The melodies come into play. And it's like, how were they able to do that, right? How were they able to do that? Like, the fact that this song is so memorable upon first listen because the hooks are definitely hooky. The vocal work is just breathtaking. The delivery and projection of the vocal work in this was breathtaking, more specifically. And how there's this sing-along factor to it that you totally do not expect. It's that, the fact that they added that in, right? Not just like in any song it's most expected to be like in only the bridge, solely in the bridge. But the fact that they were able to do that earlier on in the song is crazy. But it works. It works so much. This is, and also why, like, I have that feeling of energy. It's like they're gearing up, they're going into battle, and all. Is truly the energy that they bring with it. The energy is very influential, I should say, right? Influential to the point where you can't help but, you know, move and jam to the song, but like it just provides you all this adrenaline rush where you're like, okay, I gotta just move and groove and dance to this song. Man. From the likes of Yuto, from the likes of Hungsuk, Usuk in this song was not only well produced, the lyrics work, the lyrics stick, right? But the arrangement to this was very well done. Like, they simply could have done a verse 1 at the start, right? To kick it off right away. But that intro there, it really sets up for everything else perfectly. In that it sets every other section up for success, you know what I'm trying to say? So let me take a sip of my coffee here. Can't believe this is the first song that we're into this, and it's already taken me it's leaving me almost speechless. But let's just do this again. Let's start from the beginning. And I'm going to have to identify parts that I missed, point out parts that I really enjoyed, yada, yada, yada. You know the spiel, so let's get back into it.
Are you ready? One, ready?
Really love, like, this clapping that's going on, this grand piano work, and, like, I gotta listen to this again.
Are you ready? One, ready? One.
It's like that stomping kind of manner and the those details when they added those in, oh, brilliant.
Ready? One.
And what's crazy to think about, you know, those or like ad-libs, when it's added into the song, sometimes they're just beautiful mistakes that are done on the production, and it's like, yeah, let's just keep some of this. Let's maybe keep all of this, or add in something like this, like, oh, something's missing, so let's just add this in. And it makes me truly wonder how that process truly was and all. But let's just continue this. Let me just stop talking here. Boom, bum, 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 bum. Incredible guitar work, of course. But what I noticed, drop to that like electro bass or something that's going on here. And there's like this rhythmic guitar going on, and like, sure, we heard a bit of the snare drums or drum kits used in this, but I'm hearing like the pittering, that pattering of the that pittering pattering of like the bongos or congos going on. They're incredible. So far, right? Almost hitting the minute mark. And like that transition there. So smooth. There has to be choreo tied along to this, huh? I'm sure there is. And I've got to admit, working with genres like this, or taking these influences in and combining them together, it's not that easy. It's not that easy, okay? It really depends on the individuals or individual behind the track. And the fact that they were able to merge a lot of rock influences in this with like a good amount of like country in this as well is just spectacular, really. And like these it's done in the right amount of syllables so it could be memorable, and I like it. I like it how it's done like that. I want to hear that again. The littlest of details. This is one of the many things I love about many of my favorite artists, including Pentagon, is the details, the nuances. Can't reiterate enough.
Are you ready?
Quite alluring with it in some moments of the song, I've got to admit. That stomping of the sampling of the stomping, or some percussion work going on here. Really well done.
Ready? Are you ready?
This line, life is bittersweet. At the end of this road, life is beautiful. So tasteful with the lyrics. Woo! And the power chords that are done in this song makes it feel so electrifying, and which provides that lively energy, am I right? And the slight gunshot in the back there. Wow, what a way to kick off this first listen and on Pentagon's 12th mini album. So, that being said, let's just get into the next B-side now. So this next song is called The Game. Now, I'm solely seeing Usuk in terms of the lyrics for this song. We love to see it, but we also love to see a Ho-Ho in the works with Nathan also on this, including Yunji. And yeah, that makes me wonder how the lyrics are gonna play out, and of course, the overall soundscape, how that's gonna play out in this song. So let's just get into it. Oh, this is like Italian, right? Oh, wow. What a bass guitar here. Okay. Oh. How are they able to do this where, you know, they come with a bunch of rock elements in this, right? Oh, the percussion here. Oh, okay, Uso. What a verse 2. And the strings done in this. The way that they're able to do that with like opera and like quite a bit of orchestral instruments in this is incredible. Oh, this took a turn. It sounds very cynical, almost, right? I mean, it is cynical. Yeah. Up again, one more. Okay. Again? Almost? Oh my. And the ripping of the guitar at the end there. Oh my goodness. This album so far, it continues to get better and better, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure that's gonna continue that way, but the game is like unlike anything I've heard out there, you know, with the Galileo Figaro and the intro there that I'm sure is meaningful in some way. If you guys have the translation, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below, because I would love to find out, as some of you may know. As much as I want to geek out in terms of how a song is composed and how it's arranged, lyrics mean so much to me as well, and understanding the true meaning and message or whatnot that is done in any certain or specific song, I should say. But man, this is literally a masterpiece. How they were able to do sort of a splice of like opera, influence here, especially with the good amount of like ad libs going on, and be able to do that with a good amount of rock influence, right? With the like, I feel like muted drum kits almost. And then that percussion work, don't even get me started with that percussion work. The way the percussion was done in this was pretty subtle, but added a good amount of impact, and it was a huge essential part, in my humblest opinion, to this song that gives it a lot of, how should I say, strength and this bulbustrous, cynical feel to it, right? I'm trying to say, with these orchestral instruments, like the strings being played. Wow. Let's just dive back into it. And then like this bass line, it gets you going immediately after the brief intro there, of course, with those Italian lines. And then as it continues, the yeah going on by Usuk there, nice addition. And I love how that transition there, right here. Here comes the strings, right? And then you got like the bit of that choir feel to it, those albs. It's almost like done in like a plotting and scheming kind of feel, like delivery of it, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I feel like a good amount of this song feels very cynical with it. It's like Pentagon's almost like the masterminds, right? Like, let's play a game. That's like you're playing in our game. Someone let me know the reference with Rocinante. Sorry if I butchered that, but let me know the reference of that if you found out from Twitter or something, or know it yourself. But love his rapid delivery here. Okay, hold up. How he breaks it down like that is so addictive, truly. Very light with it, you know. Let's keep it up, right? Or give it up. Oh. Okay, so what I learned here is that, wow, there's more percussion work to it than it seems like. There's like those, what are those things called? It's in Tango. I'm gonna try to search it up here. Instruments. It's that, it's those castanets. I feel like castanets were used in this almost, you know, that is often used in tango music. Listen closely with me, guys. I'm out of coffee, but that's fine. Right there. It really adds to that dramatic feel to it, right? Right here. Hold. Right here. Oh, and it's not done there. And then like they use like these timpanis or these epic drums to like build it up. And then like every so often you hear the drum kids going on here. Every so often you hear a bit of that tambourine work, right? Which I noticed like upon first listen. Hold. Oh, like every... Yeah, it's like almost every second time. There it is again. There it comes again, yep. And then there's that. Hold up, hold up. That ha ha, and then how it goes into this distorted like electro bass that breaks it down or something like that. Or these electronic sounds. And then like the run like a devil, run like a devil. Oh my goodness. These piano chords though. Really nice addition. The laughing again. Not just there, but literally, so far my favorite B-side on this mini album. And that's not just due to the fact that this is different and like unlike anything I've heard. I'm just fascinated in how this was composed and how the members worked off each other and what they included. Like I said, a bit of that tambourine at the very end of certain parts, the castanets, more importantly, the orchestral, right? The opera elements coming into play with the choir, where it's choir usage or not, but those orchestral. I can't stress this enough. When orchestral instruments are added in a song in the right kind of manner, I'm just a sucker for those things like that happen, that get implemented into any song out there. But hey, let's just get into the next B-side now. So this next song is called Call My Name. So I am seeing Kino and Usuk on this, of course, in terms of the lyrics, and then Kino on the composing side, but I'm gonna have to familiarize myself with the others upon this track. I can't really recall these other individuals and people in the works off my head right now if I did talk about them in the past before, but let's just get into Call My Name now. Oh. It's like a sampling or some sort of turn this with a bass. Oh. Oh. Sweet like a mango juice. Oh. Well done by Usuk there. Oh, what's going on with this lively piano here? With Jinho, right? Oh, a bit of the shakers here. Oh! Mmm. Love this sort of sing-along part here. Man, the emphasis on the certain lines in this song is incredible. I like that attitude that they bring with it. Oh! Hangseok. Mmm. Oh, hold up. And I thought the first track was somewhat alluring. This. Quite sexy with it, I've got to admit. Ooh. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Oh. Oh my goodness. Call my name. No wonder why, as I was pulling this up, they did like they went on the It's Live series and did a band version performance of Call My Name. I can't even imagine how the live band one is gonna go. I'm definitely gonna have to check that out in a separate video, of course. But Call My Name, the spunk, the attitude, that extra oomph that's added in their delivery in certain words and certain lines and certain parts and ends of the lines of in the song, or how they start a line. Some of the members just adds that extra spunk and attitude to it. It adds so much to the song. This is definitely not one of those cases where it's like, okay, instrumental is heavy lifting, or are the artists or the people behind the track heavy lifting, or the individual is behind the track is doing the heavy lifting. It's very synchronous, right? It's like the composition of this song complements Pentagon so much, while Pentagon is sort of doing, it's not even a give and take type of thing. It's like a very symbiotic relationship, that kind of mesh of their vocals, and that the composition of this song, it just, I think pretty much to sum it up, right, is that it works so well together, right? I'm pretty sure we can all agree to that. But Call My Name, oh, I think okay, we're gonna have to dive into this right away, or else I'm gonna be stuck like this trying to find words to explain why I truly love this, and the things that really surprised me. So I'm sure there's like this, like bit of the, like a turn disc or a sampling going on here. And this started by Kino, right? Rose and Bees. you know, Rose and Bees, and then he follows that through with Born and Raised, right? I think it sets the tone of the song so much. I can't get enough of the bass guitar in this, but I just couldn't believe how they integrated almost like a rhythm guitar or electric, or this whole time it was just electric bass, but really like these lines here though. The way sweet like a mango juice. Candy. I will never get tired of how like Usuk, I think I need to highlight this word a lot, is his approach when it comes to coming on to Pentagon tracks, you know, his group's tracks, and how he's gonna take with it. You know, you never know what he's gonna come through in terms of approach, where he could either chop it up, break it down, come through with a rapid fire kind of delivery, or like sort of break it down, switch it up here and there. He could do a whole 180 and like maybe you add in some auto tune and add some ad libs. Like this guy, like Usuk, he continues to impress me, and that is something that I have grown to know over their releases over the years and months and such. But wow. But I really love how there's not like, I don't know, there's like less of this orchestral grand piano feel to it. Like it's like this keyboard piano light footwork in here that's done. The shakers. And like the snare drum that's going on. These details that I keep talking about, it just seems to continue throughout this review and first listen to their mini album, guys. And then hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. That sing along factor to it. Yuto too. That like doubling effect when he comes through with his lines here, great addition. That oh, she got me. It's like ooh, oh, she got me her wish. Everything about this is so memorable. And you guys know like how much I emphasize about longevity and replay value. This is that song that has a lot of like replay value and longevity to it. 아침이 올 때까지. Call my name. Everyone hold. Just serenading us. Very light with it. Your lips, kiss, kiss. The ad-lib there. And like, I love how amidst all of this, we have that rhythmic guitar that's going on in the back. The ooh, the huh, the yeah. Oh, okay, let me try here. Ooh. I can't do that. That's crazy. That's amazing. That's what I'm saying, that emphasis, that spunk, that grit, that, you know, oh man, it truly gets you going. It may seem like a small part, but it adds so much to the song. That yeah. So far my favorite B-side, hands down, on this mini album, but let's just get into the next B-side now. So this next track is called Kwalang Cha. Sorry if I butchered the pronunciation there, but known as Sparkling Night. Now, I'm seeing Kino and Usuk in terms of lyrics. We love to see it. But also with Kino in terms of the composing side, Romerdo's not too familiar with them or the individual, whoever it is. I'll make sure to familiarize with them after this if I end up loving this song. So let's just get into it. Oh, I already have a good feeling about this song, just how it started right away here. Oh, love the synth work in this, and I'm leaning more towards, yeah, them going for like, oh, Shinwon. Oh, like, I would say 90s synth pop type of influence on this. But what I love a lot about this is just how dreamlike and sweet sounding it is. Don't hurt me, even if it's a lie. Oh. Maybe some usage of analog synthesizers but okay, Usuk together with Yuto-da. But I really love, I've got to admit, the tempo and chord progression of this song. Quite cute with it because of how sweet it is, you know, sweet sounding it is, but man, the lyrics really paint a different picture and tell a different story from what I'm reading here. Ooh, love the piano chords here. Ooh, Yuto. Whoa. Woo. Wow, Sparkling Night, Kwalang Ja. Sparkling Night utilizes like the genre and like the sort of vibe that I'm such a sucker for, which is like, you know, like city pop and synth pop are like two of out of the 3, or I should say 2 out of the 4 or 5 genres that I'm such a sucker for. And those other ones being the likes of synthwave, the likes of city pop. But this really touches part, I would not even say in the range of like 80s synth pop. I'm feeling like more like 90s synth pop era feel to this in terms of everything that was coming through out of it, especially when it came down to how the members projected themselves, and this added that dreamlike sweet feel to it. Yet the lyrics tell a different story, especially when it came down to Kino and Usuk. So let's bring it back here. So this is Yuto, right? And then, but no, I totally forgot to really mention the lyrics here. Sometimes there could be lost in translation, mind you guys, but it says here, my heart changes easily. I'm the same for the rest of my life. Don't wait. Overcome the pain with pain. Oof. That cuts deep. That hits hard and down here. Oh my goodness. And then in the midst of this, yeah. And I believe it connects from Yuto and then into Usuk. You can correct me if I'm wrong here. Like, it's like a bit for Yuto, and then it transitions into Usuk to wrap it up there. Now, I'm telling you guys, there's just some songs that have that it factor to it in terms of longevity and replay value. And I feel like, sure, maybe upon first listen, this is not my favorite B-side. But with more listens, I feel like the replay, I feel like the initial feeling of like this is going to have a lot of replay value to it. It really depends. Like, if 1 month later, you might see me saying, yeah, Sparkling Night, my favorite B-side on this particular mini album. You know what I'm trying to say here? But let's just dive it from the beginning after I addressed that Yuto and Usuk moment there that was so wonderful. Yeah, so some sort of like analog synthesizer that's being looped here, which I really dig. And how Kino enters on the track, oh, really kicks it off well. Say you like me or live with me, decide right now, do. Oh, okay. Some translation there. Love hurts, so I guess that's why you're desperate. This part hit hard too. One of my favorite parts by Shinwon, right? And that every second, every moment, that stomping, that drive. Truly, this is truly instrumentally driven. Also, to keep a pace and the tempo to this song. Yeah, I just really love how dreamlike it is. And yeah. There is purpose behind this song when it comes down to the lyrics, and I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, Usuk right here. Just fall in love again. My dry heart explodes like a volcano. Melt my heart with these words someday. Da 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 da. Come on! Oh my goodness, that delivery there. Love the layering in this. Like the vocal layering was so well done. Don't disappear even if you hate me. Never let go of this hand. And then these piano chords got me here. So yeah, this song's pretty standard, you know, arrangement wise, composition wise, but like I love how they're able to take the slightest of left and right turns in this song coming from all the members, whether it's one member themselves or two of them playing off each other. Da 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 da. Woo. Da da. Wow, what a song. Like I said, I just have that feeling that it's gonna, with more listens, it can become like one of my most played type B-sides off of this mini album for this year. But yeah, let's just get into the final B-side, I believe, and then we'll wrap things up for this album / first listen review, however you see it. So let's just go do that now. So this final track to wrap up Pentagon's 12th mini album is called Bad, and I am seeing Usuk and Jun on this working together on the composing side, but we have Usuk solely on the lyrics. Again, we love to see it. Now, from what I recall, Jun is one of the in-house people at Cube. You can correct me if I'm wrong here, but let's just get into Bad now. Ooh. Love the guitar work here. Ooh. Really love Usuk at the start here. But so far from what I'm hearing here, this truly sounds like classic Pentagon. You know what I'm saying? Okay, especially here. Okay. Love the shakers here though. But the lyrics to this song though, quite a sad one. Quite a sad, almost love story, but like all in all just a love song. Okay, 유토다. Spit painfully, harsh words again. Love the tempo of the song, not too slow, not too upbeat, quite somber in terms of the feels. And as that, what I mean by this is just so classic Pentagon, I'm gonna just mention later after actually. Just want to listen to the rest of this. Love hearing the threads of the guitar here. Ooh. Oh. Please hate me, I'm bad. I wish you happiness that I could never give. I could never give because I'm bad. I truly get what they're putting down here, and I think this is the right type of somber song, I'd say, to conclude and wrap up their mini album, of course. But every time when Usuk sings, can we just come to agreement that it's just so satisfying? It's so pleasing. It's just a beautiful thing, or a beautiful moment, I should say, to listen to every time. And I'd say what I was trying to get at, how this is so classic Pentagon, is just how everything was put out, you know, composition wise. I'm sure Six Jun had a lot of knows quite a bit, you know, about Pentagon, right? Considering like in-house producer, if I recall correctly, or songwriter, I should say, and in the works with, of course, Usuk. But that somber, that melancholic undertone that you feel to this song, it's Pentagon at their finest. Now, what's also Pentagon at their finest is that they're able to mess with as like crazy amount of genres within one song, and that's evidently shown throughout this review of their 12th mini album, right? Invite You. Whether it's multiple genres across the span of many songs within their mini albums, or it's one song that covers 3 genres, right? Let me bring up the track listing here, such as The Game, where it had opera, rock influences, hip-hop influences. I'd say maybe even 4 genres doing electronic sounds coming from the EDM genre, right? The Game, like, that song goes crazy. The twists and turns that happens in that song. Same with One Shot too, that kicked off this first listen. I want to listen to Bad, point out some parts again, and then we'll wrap things up. So let's just do that now. I think right here. The acoustic guitar work, so well done. Usuk, everything got messed up because of these effing thoughts. Maybe there's some loss in translation, maybe there isn't, but interesting. You sense a bit of that frustration almost, right? You're just letting it all out. Shenwan and Kino here. Da 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 da. Oh my goodness. That exchange that they have is just beautiful. Bit of those bongos or some sort of light drum work there, and I just love in some instances, like such as right here, like you just hear the threads, the strumming going through with right here. Really love Jinho here, by the way. This is definitely a song that I could see adding into like one of more of my moodier playlists. But wow, bad. What a way and a song to conclude their spectacular 10th mini album called Invite You. Now everyone, to wrap things up here, I'd say not necessarily like the best mini album, but this is like a really strong 9.5 out of 10. Really, truly. And that's due to the range that they showed in this, that they really truly continue to do, but like more heavily in certain tracks. And then like you hear like such as The Game, Bad, Usuk has his influence on those songs in terms of lyrics. Then the likes of Call My Name and Sparkling Night with Kino and Usuk in the works there. Crazy how that worked, right? But to break it down one by one, we had One Shot, right? One Shot was so unbelievable. It truly was, right? The places that song went, that had like a very rock and country mash combo in and influenced the song. Yet the chorus is delivered lightly in a soft manner and quite an alluring manner as well, right? I love that kind of contrast. I almost forgot to mention that when I was listening to the song for the second time, right? Then we went into The Game. The Game puts you on a whole trip, starting with that intro with the Italian lines, right? You can correct me if I'm wrong, if I got the language wrong. But like, there's this rock, opera, orchestral elements in it, like the strings, even some hip-hop into it, even some electronic elements coming from the EDM genre of the side of things. Unbelievable how those somehow work together at one, and it goes to show you Pentagon's up for anything, and the fact that they did that in The Game is just so unbelievable. Call My Name, that was a very I'd say nice track, lovely track. There, the guitar riffs were really what got me going, and how quite sensual per se it was. And then we had Sparkling Night, where I said I have a good feeling that this dreamy song with this 90s synth pop take to it is a song that I could see myself listening to a lot, just to the replay longevity value to it that I've noticed upon first listen of it. I definitely don't think it messes with city pop, but I definitely think it's like 90s synth pop for sure. Bad, like I mentioned, what a way to wrap up this mini album. Again, very sensical lyrics, does hit in many ways and can be relatable for some, but it does truly get you emotional in a good amount of parts. But yeah, I'd say like, 9.5 out of 10. And that's also in consideration of how Feelin went. Now, to be fair, I feel like before concluding everything here, like I said, I want to, throughout my first listens and reviews, I say my favorites in order upon first listen. But seeing how everything went, feeling like definitely should be still remain the title or MV. But let's say if you throw it back into the works of, let's say, oh, we're in a meeting room, what should we pick? You could literally pick any of the other 4 tracks, such as, I would say, more heavily leaning towards the game, and I would say the game, and I would say One Shot. Between those two, in terms of title, those ones most heavily could be possibly done as a title and have that worthiness of getting a music video, right? But I'm pleased. I'm happy. I'm really content. I'm more than content with how everything played through, and then feeling becoming the title. But I don't know, maybe over time I'm gonna like one of these B-sides more than feeling so I can't say anything much right now with feeling because I gave it more of a run through and listened to quite a lot. But I'm gonna have to say the game is my favorite one, right? The game, Sparkling Night, it'd go the game, Sparkling Night, One Shot, and then so on and so forth, pretty neck and neck with Call My Name and Bad. But that may very well change throughout the next couple of weeks, I've got to admit. Like I said, replay value and longevity play a lot. But the way that they were able to mess with so many genres and really show even more versatility upon this mini album, their 12th mini album, and really I could feel that creativity. This is incredible, truly incredible. It may not be the favorite, right, mini album, but it's clear. I'd say one of my top 5 mini albums by Pentagon to date. I'm serious, guys. I'm serious. But hey, guys, to wrap things up, be sure to like, share, and maybe subscribe, as it helps out the channel so much. And just warms my heart connecting with y'all about Pentagon in the comments section down below. Good amount of these tracks I feel like it's so signature Pentagon, the likes of Bad, and given the growth and shown of versatility throughout the tracks, it feels very Pentagon type thing to do. But as always, have a great day, have a good night, have a good afternoon wherever you are. Let me know your couple of favorites down below. Don't necessarily need an order of things. If you want to talk about a certain track, feel free to add in your comment in the comment section down below. I'll try to get to it as soon as possible. Been super busy these days with school and also with allergies and stuff like that. But hey, take care as always. This has been Garrison as always, and peace.